Everybody? What's going on? Welcome. How was everybody's day today? Hope everybody started their week off with a bang. Nice day today, guys. Real nice day. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Guys, TTG, it's the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal, guys. Learn, trade, and profit together 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday. We go live for free on this YouTube channel where myself, other TTG trading mods, and some special guests will drop golden nuggets of education that can help you become a better and more profitable trader. You want to make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications if you have not done so already. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader of True Trading Group. And along with my team of 6 pro trading moderators, we cover all different types of styles of trading, including swing trading, day trading, options, advanced option strategy, shorting, long-term investing, you name it, we trade it, guys. Small caps, mid caps, large caps, something in True Trading Group for everybody. There's literally something for anyone, no matter your skill level or experience. High volatility, low volatility, trend continuation, trend reversal. We trade it all, and you are taught all of it in the TTG fam, guys. I started my career working for a firm in New York City, right out of college. And before they ever let me touch a dollar of their money, I had to go through an intensive 3-month educational program that set me on the path to become a successful trader. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own, taught this by other professional traders. I've since taken curriculum, I've simplified it, and I've made it available to all of my TTG family members on their member dashboard on our site. And did I forget to mention, guys, that right out of college, that is right around the time that we got hit with the global financial crisis of 08, 09, okay? Kind of the last big market crash, even when you're, hold on one second, guys. Sorry. All right, sorry, guys. I'm being distracted here for a second. Sorry. So like I said, guys, I began trading right before the 08 crash, okay, the 08 financial crisis with the subprime mortgage debt. But even during that type of volatility and that type of market action, I was able to thrive in that environment due to the professional education. I actually received the Trader of the Year award from the firm in 2008. All right, the volatility that we've seen so far in the market, you know, this year and going back to like March of 2020 has been absolutely insane. It's been nuts. And in fact, if you guys were not trading prior to March of 2020, there's probably a really good chance that that volatility is the very reason why you got interested in trading stocks or options in the first place. And it's probably one of the reasons why you're actually on this live stream right now. So this volatility has actually allowed for, you know, in my opinion, some of the best trading conditions for both day traders, swing traders, long-term investors, that I've seen in my entire career. Okay. And now you want to talk about throwing fuel on the fire, you know, add in all the mainstream press the markets have been getting with regards to like stocks like GameStop, AMC, you know, groups like Wall Street Bets, and even the crypto resurgence, Bitcoin, you know, up at 60,000, Dogecoin, all this stuff. And you have, you know, people like Elon Musk that are, you know, tweeting out public support for crypto and now these NFT stocks. And that's what today was all about. Today was all about my NFT stocks. TKAT was my big win of the day today. We're going to break all that down for you guys today on this live stream. But when you mix all of these factors together, you know, over the past 12 months, you quite literally have the perfect storm when it comes to opportunity and volatility in the markets to be an active trader. Now listen to this warning, please, because, you know, even a broken clock is right twice a day. And just because you guys, you know, may not have made money once or twice, you know, after watching a YouTube video on how to day trade or how to trade options, doesn't mean that you guys necessarily know what you're doing. You know, I don't care what anybody says. You're either educated and prepared or, you know, you're lucky. And the difference is that luck will only get you so far, but being properly prepared can set you guys up for a lifetime with learning a new skill that you can take with you for the rest of your life. It's kind of like riding a bike. You know, it's like I plan on doing this until the day I die. So, you know, no matter how much anyone wants to say, if you scour YouTube videos for hours and you'll eventually learn how to do it and make tons of money. And, you know, I'll reply with telling people that over 90% of traders fail. And I can assure you that most of that 90% fail because they're trying to educate themselves online. They don't actually really know what they're doing. They might be trying to combine completely different trading strategies. They might be following someone that doesn't know their ass from their elbow, or doesn't really know, doesn't have a professional education themselves. But if that idea worked, then the number would be far less than 90% of traders that fail. The reason why that stat is probably true, but that many traders fail, is because they don't have an education. They don't actually know what it is that they're doing. It's not because trading is an impossible task. It's not because it's for, gift-minded people or anything stupid like that. I mean, it's a skill. It's like anything else. It's a skill that you have to be able to learn. All right. So as I said before, guys, I started my career, learning to trade in what was one of the worst financial crises that we've ever had. And thanks to that education support that I had from my community of coworkers and my mentor and my bosses and everything, I'm comfortable and confident in saying that, think that I can make money in any markets, whether markets are up, down, left, right, sideways, inside out, you name it, because I've been doing it for that long, and I've seen the different type of market environments that we've been through. And true trading group members are also being taught the exact same thing. And that's what a professional education will get you guys. It'll get you diversity, understanding how to trade different asset classes, different types of trading for different types of market environments. Because if you ever want to be consistently profitable, you've got to be able to make money in different types of market environments. Stocks just don't go straight up. Okay. You'll have bull markets, you'll have bear markets, you'll have sideways markets, you'll have high volatility, you'll have low volatility. You've got to be able to make money in different types of environments. Okay. So I want to know real quick. I want to know right now, if this is your very first TTG live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group, go ahead and type the letter I in chat right now. If this is your very first live or you're not a member of True Trading Group. All right, we got Jay Walters, we got Joe Dallas, Nate Mickley, Chris Nolte, Jeffers Adams, Edmund Owens, Stephen C.A., Diggs, Carla, Neverett. We got Sue Gardner, Mark Harold, Dennis Nealon, DSCK512, Hit the Bid, Alan Olet, Oliver Copland, Mauro Rodriguez, Wenon Lee, Winston Maddox, Darren Nordfelt, MM, Adrian. Yes, Tasmali says, I'm going to join tomorrow. Crypto Ronin, Gary Pointer, Ryan Flynn, Stonktard, Edgar Delgadilla, Elliot Levy, Alejandro Loaiza, Lindsay Hyatt, G-Star G. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Beautiful. So got a lot of non-TTG members that are joining us here today. We got Terry Lynn. We got Zachary Bristol. Nice. Joe Grifford just joined this morning. My TTG fam, give Joe a big warm welcome to the TTG family. Joe Grifford just joined the team this morning. Kofi Manful. Beautiful. Awesome. Yo, Dale. What's up? Cool, guys. Very cool. Awesome. All right, guys, so listen up. So what we're going to do here, tonight's live stream is going to go down as follows. All right, I'm going to start things off with like a 15, 20-minute Q&A, followed by a full breakdown of my trading day, which will include my winning trades on TKAT, talking about NFT stocks as a whole. And I'll be covering a very important trading lesson for everyone, but especially those that may have difficulty being up and at their desk in the morning. So a lesson I'm going to cover with you guys here today. Again, this is going to be a lesson that's going to benefit everyone, but especially could be beneficial for those that have a difficult time being up and in front of their desk in the morning session. Okay. That's how we're going to get things started here on this TTG live stream. I was 2 for 3 today, guys. Real nice gains on TKAT. Caught it first for 10%, caught it second for 20%, and that stock continued to trade higher in the after-hour session as the short squeeze in the NFT stocks is completely in full effect. All right, so right now we'll do a 15, 20-minute live Q&A session, give some time for people to log on. You guys type, ask me questions in chat. And then Adam Shug, who's co-founder of True Trading Group and also the producer of all these lives, is going to be the background putting up those questions on the screen for me to answer. So go ahead, guys, fire away, type them away in chat, fire away your questions. We'll do about 15, 20 minutes or so, and then we're going to dive into the trading lessons of the day. Yes, way to go, Lynn Wright. Everybody, big congrats to Lynn Wright. Lynn Wright just got certified this weekend. Lynn, that's absolutely amazing. Congratulations. Badge of honor. For those that don't know what that means, guys, after all of the courses that are available on the website, there's a quiz at the end of each course. You score an 85 or higher on the quiz, you'll get a badge for that course. Earn every single badge for every course. You become TKAT certified. You also get a green check mark next to your name in chat. Lets other members know that you are TKAT certified, so that your opinion and comments in chat now carry more weight, because people know you've completed the entire curriculum and you have now gotten a professional education. So Lynn Wright, congratulations on the TKAT certification. Mike, I understand the TKAT triangle and the trade line view across, but what other setups do you look for? Bounces off previous day close, etc. Oof, David Dia. Yeah, Dave. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of different setups, man. You've got your double bottom gap up. You've got, your traditional chart patterns like bull flags and ascending wedges. I always look for prior days highs. Key pivot levels on daily charts. There's a lot of different setups that I'll be looking at. Like, for example, TKAT today was something I was looking at off of, previous pivot high. And then, we'll talk about that later in the live stream. But the general core fundamentals of all of the lessons are going to be the same. Like, you're going to focus on like the trading volume that comes through. Like, there's certain moments in different chart patterns where you want increases in volume. There's other moments where you want decreases in volume, and so on. So there's a lot of different things that you can apply to different types of trading styles or from different type of chart setups. But aside from the TKAT triangle, trade line view, or crossover, there's a lot of different setups that I'll look for. I could probably spend 2 hours on a live stream just breaking down a handful of them. All right, next question. Nice. Way to go, Maria. Everybody, big congratulations to Maria. Maria just got TKAT certified as well. Maria just got TKAT certified as well. What do you think of ARK Investments' price target of 3,000 to 4,000 on Tesla by 2025? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think so. But what the hell do I know? Kathy Wood's a hell of a lot smarter than I am. That's for sure. I was wrong on Tesla the first time. I didn't think, when people thought she was crazy for the 5,000 price target when she gave it the 5,000 price target before the stock did its split. And it went to 5,000, after the split, when Tesla was up at $900 a share after the split, that's after a 5-for-1. So you're talking like $4,500 a share. So she was pretty spot on with her first call of 5,000. And that was when Tesla was at like 300 before the split. So, she's been spot on with that company ever since day one. So, I feel stupid, disagreeing with her, but man, for Tesla to go to 4,000, my God, that's not on cars. That's not based on cars. That there's going to have to be a lot of other things that Tesla does. It's not just electric vehicles that will get Tesla to 4,000. There'd have to be a lot of different things with like battery tech and fuel cells and different production. There's so many different things that would have to happen with Tesla over the next 4 years to warrant a valuation like that. That stock cannot get to 4,000 just based on selling electric vehicles. There's going to have to be a lot more there. Yeah, they're doing a lot of other things. Solar, I mean, yeah, Tesla's involved in a lot of other things. I'm just saying, but it's like their areas of their business are going to really have to thrive over the next 4 years to justify for the stock to get to that price point. I think if Tesla's going to get to 4,000, it's going to be because all of these other areas of their business exploded. It's not going to be because of electric vehicles. Nice. Luis Sanchez just got TG certified. God, I love this. My whole fam's getting certified. I love this. Guys, give a big warm welcome to I'm not a big warm welcome. I'm sorry. Give a big congratulations to Luis Sanchez. Just got TG certified. Mike, if the stock drops right off the opening bell, cannot be considered the initial morning high, or does it have to go up before it pulls in? No, Dana, that can be the initial morning high. So if a stock opens up and then just drops, and it's a significant drop, like a real pullback off that open, yes, that opening high would be the initial morning high. The initial morning high is put in place after the stock experiences its first true pullback. And when I say a true pullback, I'm talking about, an actual pullback. I'm not talking about the stock going like this. That's not really, I'm not talking about like a 10-second pullback. That's not a pullback. I'm talking about a true identifiable pullback, what establishes your first initial morning high. So let's say you have a stock that gaps up and it opens up at $8 and it drops to $7. Yeah, $8 is your initial morning high. All right, next question, guys. We got next question. Here we go. Nope. Do you see an offering dip buying opportunity on a good stock QS or a sign of financial distress? Totally depends on the company. Totally depends on the company. Riley Sanders, I like the offering with QS. You have to understand something, that companies, companies need money, okay, to develop certain technologies. Like QS, I think they've got the answer. I think their technology is amazing. But they're still probably 2 years away, if that, from producing it to scale where they can actually start selling volume. They're going to need a lot of money to ramp up that technology. So it's expected for companies like that in that stage to raise money. You take a look at a company like NNDM. NNDM did like 3 offerings. They raised like $1 billion in cash. Look how that stock performed even in the face of all those offerings. QS did an offering. Yes, the stock pulled back. Stock didn't drop, tremendously. It's a much higher quality company. Like there's a big difference between, a company raising money. Like, Tesla did offerings, NIO did offerings. I mean, a lot of these companies do offerings to raise money. You have, the airlines did offerings, the cruise lines did offerings. So raising money, a lot of it's going to have to do with what are the terms of the offering. Don't confuse like QS doing an offering or Tesla doing an offering. Don't confuse that with like a $5 piece of crap, small cap biotech company that's got $2 million in cash in the bank, and they come out and do an offering at a 40% discount to the market. Okay. So, don't confuse that as a buying opportunity, because I don't see that as a buying opportunity. It's everything to do with the company itself, and the terms of the offering. So something like one of those small biotech companies that does an offering that, has no cash in the bank, that's going through a phase 1 trial or something like that. I look at that as dilution, and I look at that as dilutive. And it's like, that's not something I would consider a buying opportunity. But when you have a higher quality company like a QS or like a Tesla, don't forget Tesla almost went bankrupt twice. Okay, so they were doing offerings, they were raising capital, but look where Tesla is now. So when it comes to growth, when it comes to like high growth names, they're going to need capital. So it really is a company by company, like a situation by situation basis. It's not something that's blanket. Hey, offerings are great, go ahead and buy. Or it's also not, hey, offerings are bad, stay away. It depends on the situation, depends on the company. Yes, QS is a battery company. QuantumScape. What are my thoughts on NNDM? I'm actually, I like NNDM. I own NNDM in my long-term portfolio. I bought it just under $7. I think I bought it like 679 or something like that. I have to go back and check, but I bought NNDM a couple weeks ago when it dipped under 7 in my long-term portfolio. I plan on holding it for a very long time. Why are you worried about the financial system as a whole crashing due to the mass printing of the US dollar? No. I'm not worried about the financial system crashing over the mass printing of the US dollar. What I am worried about is when the Federal Reserve has to raise interest rates. That's what I am concerned about. I don't think that this market will be able to withstand a rising Fed funds rate. Now, when I'm talking about the Federal Reserve raising rates, I'm not talking about, don't confuse that with when you hear people talk about rates rising now, that's, treasury bonds. That's the 10-year, the 30-year, when everyone's talking about, oh, the 10-year is up to 1.7, that's different than the Fed funds rate. So when the central bank, the Federal Reserve, when they come out and they start to raise the federal funds rate, they start to raise that to, 1.5, 2.5, 3.25, that is when I'm worried about equity markets. I don't think the equity markets are going to be able to withstand that. I think that's going to be an initial shock to the markets that we really haven't had a rising Fed funds environment in quite a while. And when you factor in the underlying weakness that I think will be there, that was propped up by all the stimulus and the printing of the US dollar, I think that that's just one piece of the puzzle, which would kind of add to inflation, which would eventually tip the Fed's hand, or force the Fed's hand, I should say, to raising rates to keep inflation under control. So the Fed has already said they're going to let this economy run hot, which means they're going to let inflation run. They have to. I mean, we've had low inflation for a while, below their 2% target. It will go over 2, and it will go over 2 pretty quickly. The question is, how fast does it climb? And is the Fed, do they have it under control enough to where they can get in front of that inflation? And is it a one-time spike and plateau, or is it a spike and continue to run? If it's a spike and continue to run, I think we're in trouble. If it's a spike and a plateau, then that's a much better environment for equities. But that's when I think we're going to get the next big pullback in the overall markets, is when that happens. Let me see here. I can't see with this thing on my way. Hold on. In the instance of a morning gap down, can the TT triangle work in reverse, or is there a better setup for stocks that are decreasing? No, Cynthia, absolutely. Cynthia Gray, yeah. You can definitely use the TTG triangle to the downside. I actually just did an entire workshop on this a couple of weeks ago for all my members. That I actually did a workshop for my members on like how to trade in a down market when the markets were pulling back and we're having these sell off in the overall markets a couple of weeks ago. Just to kind of get people familiar with like shorting, make sure people understand put options, make sure people understand what are some short setups that you want to look for people that are going to be shorting to the downside. And the TT triangle can absolutely be used upside down. Absolutely. All right. So last one. Oh, was that, I think one more question, or was that the last one? That was it. Okay. That's our last question. Cool. All right, guys, so there we have it. So that wraps up our quick little Q&A session. Thank you for typing away all of your questions. I appreciate you guys. If I did not get to your questions, you guys want to ask me some questions, give me a follow on Twitter. My Twitter handle is at MikeEdward_TTG. My Twitter handle is at MikeEdward_TTG. Right there at the bottom of your screen, give me a follow on Twitter. I'm always sharing trade ideas, market commentary and that type of stuff on my Twitter handle. So if you guys want to go ahead there and give me a follow, it's at MikeEdward_TTG. All right, now let's talk about my trading day. We got to unpack my trading day here a little bit because my trading day is the tale of two tapes. I started off the day red. My very first trade of the day was a loss. I actually tried shorting SPRT in the morning. And, you know, that stock, I was early on it. I was early on the short. You know, there was a resistance level that I saw above $9 on the weekly chart. You have to go all the way back to like 2014, I think it was, to find that level on SPRT at $9. And, you know, coming right out of the gate, we had this huge, ridiculous gap up on SPRT, just a massive gap up. And I thought it was fadeable. And I came in there and I shorted SPRT in the morning, and I was early. I jumped the gun a little bit. I ended up covering that position for a loss. So I started the day red. All right. And it's important when learning to trade that you make sure to acknowledge losing trades, but don't get stuck there. You know, some traders get stuck on a losing trade and it screws them up for the rest of the day. This is hard. It's hard to do for a lot of traders, especially if it's your very first trade of the day. You know, like who the hell wants to wake up early, like get themselves ready, like ready to attack the day, and their very first trade is a loss? No one. Nobody wants to do that. But here is where having a professional education, a supportive community of traders and mentors comes in handy. You see, in True Trading Group, our family members are taught that there's more to the day than just the one trade. The trading sessions from 9:30 a.m. till 4 o'clock p.m. And we look for opportunities all day long, not just in the first hour and 30 minutes of the day. Okay, I'm trading all day long. I'm not done by 10:30, 11 o'clock. I'm sitting there trading the whole day because the markets give me opportunities the entire day. And if I just packed it in and I shut down my computer at 10:30, 11 o'clock today, I would not have finished the day in the green. I would have missed out on a tremendous opportunity on TKAT in the afternoon. So guys, yes, taking an L right out of the gate sucks, but a huge part of what makes you a consistently profitable trader is the ability to remove emotions from the trade, stay focused, because there's a whole day in front of me. There's a whole day in front of me. I'm not going to let one losing trade screw me up. You've got to stay focused. You've got to control your risk on your trades. I didn't YOLO my entire account. I stuck to my rules and therefore had plenty of resources still available to enter another trade and killed it. That, my friends, is how winning is done. You have to make sure that when you take a losing trade, like my very first trade today, it was a loss. I shorted SPRT. I was too early. The stock pushed higher. I covered my position. I took a loss. But it wasn't like, oh my God, I just got crushed. It was okay. I just made a losing trade. I stuck to my risk. My stop loss was 775. I ended up exiting the trade at 777. I was short from 710. And that stock just pushed right through, stopped me out. I took my loss well within my risk tolerance. I stopped out right at my stop loss. I took the loss, was a routine loss, and I move on. Losing is part of trading, guys. Losing is part of trading. So you can't get hung up on that one losing trade. You can't let that one losing trade paralyze you for the rest of the day. But if you're not controlling your risk properly and that first losing trade hurts, meaning you lost way more than what your risk tolerance actually is, that's how you get paralyzed for the rest of the day. And you feel like, now I got to climb myself out of this hole. I didn't say to myself, man, I got to climb myself out of this hole now. I just figured, okay, this is the trading day. Let's go. This is the trading day. Let's go. It's a long trading day, folks. Just be patient. Wait for grade A setups. Don't put pressure on yourself to feel like I've got to make back what I just lost. Oh, why? One good trade and it'll cover that loss because it's a routine loss. That's why risk management and sticking to your stops and controlling your position size is so damn important. It is the number one thing that I think my traders get from True Trading Group is understanding true risk tolerance and proper position sizing. This is something that most traders do wrong. Most traders do this wrong. Okay. And it's a very important thing that you guys were able to see. Well, my members, you guys were able to see firsthand why that risk tolerance and controlling position size is so important, so that when my first trade of the day is for a loss, I'm able to come right back, stay focused, and hit TKAT not once, but twice to take me back into the green. All right. So very important fact, that very important thing that I want you guys to really understand and I want you to take away from the trading day today. Because a lot of people, if their first trade is a loss, they're screwed up for the whole rest of the day. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. Okay? Make sense, gang? Make sense? Get it? Got it? Good. Perfect. Next. What the hell is an NFT stock? Right? What the hell is an NFT? Okay, these NFT stocks have been lighting up the board. TKAT, OCG, WKEY, IMTE, YVR, you had JFIN, HFOV. These stocks are lighting up the board right now, folks. Okay, these stocks are lighting up the board. All right, that's where I made my money today. TKAT, kind of the leader of the group. TKAT is the leader of the group. All right, and there's been kind of a back and forth battle kind of for like second place. You know, it's like, it looks like it's going to be OCG, then it looks like it's going to be IMTE, then it looks like it's going to be JFIN, and these stocks are kind of like jostling for position for like that second or third spot, but there's no doubt TKAT's top dog in that space. So first, let's talk about, you know, what is an NFT? Okay, an NFT stands for non-fungible token. Okay, an NFT is a unit of data that's on a blockchain. Okay, each NFT can represent a unique digital item. All right, therefore, they're not interchangeable. It is a unique digital item that is on the blockchain. So NFTs can represent digital files such as like artwork, an audio file, a video file, or other forms of creative work, whatever. Okay, while the digital files themselves are infinitely reproducible, the NFTs representing them are tracked on the underlying blockchain, and that provides buyers with proof of ownership. So you're actually able to track, okay, the buys and sells of this item. And you can trace it all the way back to its original creator. So when you worry about authenticity, like if you worry about like in the art dealers market, like buying a fake Picasso or something like that, you don't have to worry about that in the NFT market because the blockchain allows you to track every single transaction that NFT has ever undergone. You can track it all the way back to its original creator, and nobody can ever mess with that on the blockchain. So that's what an NFT is. Okay. So there's been a lot of hype around this sector lately. It's gotten a lot of play on the media and CNBC. It's got a lot of play on social media. And these stocks have gone nuts over the last couple of days, and TKAT is the leader of the group. And that's where my two winning trades of the day came from. So I made 3 trades today. My first was a loser on SPRT. I already told you about that. My second trade of the day was TKAT for a 10% gain. My third trade of the day was TKAT again for a 20% gain. So let me walk you guys through. I want to walk you guys through my trades of the day on TKAT. And for that, we are going to take things over to the charts. All right, so here we are, TKAT. All right. And let's zoom this bad boy all the way in. Okay, so here we have TKAT. Okay. TKAT had a gap down today. Okay, TKAT had a nice little gap down today. Let me go back. Let me delete all this. These are lines I had on there from I traded TKAT on this day. So I traded OCG on this day, but off of TKAT. So I still had some lines drawn from the last time I did this with you guys on the live and broke down these trades. So let's talk about the TKAT trade. So my very first trade today, you see TKAT goes red to green. Okay, TKAT goes red to green right there. There's your red to green move on the heaviest volume of the entire day by far. Okay, heaviest volume of the entire day by far as we push up there and go red to green. Okay, now what I want you to notice, and this kind of touches upon David Padilla's question from earlier in the live stream, which was like, Mike, like, what are some other patterns that you like to focus on? And you know, one type of setup that I like to focus on is breaks through previous daily highs on strong volume, and I like to find pullbacks into those previous levels. So if you guys look back to Friday's high on TKAT sits right there, right around 34 bucks. There's Friday's high, 34 bucks. There it is. Boom. We went red to green today and exploded right through Friday's high. Now, if I go back to today's high, there's today's high. Okay, right there was today's high of the day before the stock made this big high volume push. You will see we never pulled back in to retest that prior high. So once this stock explodes all the way through that level, I can't be still looking for a long all the way down here. This stock's not going to pull all the way back down there after making that type of a move. This stock's not going to pull all the way back down there, and then I'm going to say, ooh, yes, buying opportunity. Okay, that's not the type of setup that I would be looking for. But now if the stock broke through highs and then just pulled back right here, then that would be a buying opportunity. And then the stock could have made that explosive move higher, but that's not what happened. Okay, that's not what happened. So you've got to be able to look at on a bigger time frame of what's the bigger setup? Where are my levels? It's very important to identify these levels. So I had 3 levels identified on TKAT. One was the current high of the day. The other was Friday's close, which is right here, this dotted line. I'll draw a line across 30. And the other was Friday's high. So there's 3 levels here that on TKAT that I'm going to be paying attention to. Well, we ripped right through these first 2 levels and then ripped right through the third. Now I'm saying to myself, okay, we just ripped through Friday's high with the heaviest volume of the entire day. Now, when you break through a prior day's high like this, the same concept applies as an intraday high. So when a stock breaks through the intraday high of the day, the heavier the volume that comes in on that break, the greater the chance that high will then become support. That ruling still applies to prior day's highs. So now again, this is Friday's high of the day, not today's. Your intraday high, like I said, was right there. Okay, this is Friday's high. So we broke through Friday's high with the heaviest volume of the day. And then what did we have? A pullback right into where? That previous high began to act as an area of support. So my very first trade of the day, and I'll draw Fibonacci levels out for you guys here too. No, we don't really have a significance on the fib level on that. Okay, so on this pullback, right back into that prior high, I stepped in right here, and right there is where I got long TKAT. My very first trade, I'll give you the timestamp on this one. 10:53 a.m. 10:53 a.m. Long TKAT at 34.97. Okay, 34.97. Right there's the entry in front of $34, which is that previous high. Now, I am not, it's very important you understand this, guys. I'm not taking this entry if this volume was not as heavy as it was. The heavier the volume on the break through the high, the greater the chance that high becomes support. So if the volume on that break was weak, let's say maybe instead of this kind of volume, maybe the volume was actually kind of sloping downward like this. There's no way I try to buy that pullback because I don't have confidence that that previous high is going to hold. The volume through that high is what gives me the confidence to try to step in there in front of that high. And that's when I take the entry 34.97 and I get this nice push up to new highs of $39. The stock went all the way up here to $39. I just start peeling profits off the table as we get up here to new highs. All right, so I took some profit off the table at $37.55, and then I took more profit off at $38.30. And then we had this big pullback, and I just bailed on the trade. Okay, at 11.10. 11.10, I actually thought the stock was going to halt here. This stock caught me twice. Twice I thought the stock was going to halt today, and I exited the last piece of my position because I thought we were going to halt, and it stayed open both times. But right there on that pullback, I got flat at 35.10. So this was the smaller of the two trades. You can see not a home run. I was looking for the continuation to new highs, and I was looking to then start to peel profits off there up into the 40s. Then it would have been a home run. But I didn't get that big follow through, but still, nonetheless, 10% profit on the bulk of my position. And then, like I said, I thought we were going to halt right there, and I bailed at 35.01. Is that my, hold on, 30? Yep, 35.01 was that final take profit. So, I mean, basically break even on the last piece, but the 75% of the position in the beginning of the trade works out pretty nicely with some pretty decent profits there. Okay, now this is after I already had the losing trade on SPRT. Okay, so this trade really brought me back into the game. I really got back into the game on this TKAT trade, wiped out a big chunk of that loss from earlier in the morning, and I'm right back to basically square one. I'm right back to kind of start the day and say, okay, let's go. Now I got hit in the beginning. Now I just made a nice quick little trade. Now let's see what else we got for the rest of the day. That was the first trade on TKAT. Okay, now let's go over to the second. And the second was the big one. Okay, now TKAT later in the day. Okay, later in the day, TKAT starts to rip. Okay, and now again, now what do we do? What do I want to show you guys now? What lesson did I just talk about? I just talked about that prior day's high, right? Friday's high. But I said that the same rule of thumb applies to intraday highs. Well, let's see what just happened here. Where's your high of the day right now? Right there. There's your high of the day. The stock broke through that high of the day right here. What happened when the stock broke through that high of the day? The heaviest volume of the entire day. What did we just learn? When a stock breaks through the high of the day with the heaviest volume of the day, the heavier the volume that comes down that break, the greater the chance that level becomes support. That's what we just learned. So I'm long. I'm long on that pullback. I'm long on that pullback on TKAT. I'll give you guys the exact timestamp on it. 1:48 p.m. long at 41.99. 41.99 is the entry. Okay, right there. 41.99 is the entry right there on that breakthrough highs, and I waited for that quick pullback. We went all the way to 45. We pulled back down there to 42. I got long, and then you see we catch this beautiful follow-through move going into the final hour of the day. Beautiful, beautiful trade here, guys, on TKAT. And I just start peeling profits off the table, okay, as we're sitting up here in this region. And I just start literally just peeling profits off the table as the stock continues to climb higher. Okay, so I'll give you guys – and I just started literally just throwing a couple hundred shares out at a time. So I took profits 44.55, 45.40, 46.34, 48.87, and then 50.29. 50.29 is that best take profit up there. That's that good for that 20% mark. And then again, now I'm holding a very small piece of this position. And then on this big candle, it looked like we were going to halt again. And I sold out the last piece of my position at 45.84. Okay, 45.84 was my final take profit because it looked like we were going to halt again, and it stayed open and then bounced back, and I just left it alone. And then after hours, we squeezed all the way up to 64. Okay, at 5 o'clock, we squeezed all the way to 64, but I wasn't trading after hours. I was busy with some other stuff. Okay, so those were your TKAT trades. Some really good technical lessons in here on both of these trades. Good mental lesson in here on kind of starting the day red and going back into the green. But this brought me then well back into the green. This was a really nice trade, guys. I got excellent follow through on this. Excellent follow through on this TKAT. And now these stocks must remain on watch again going into tomorrow. TKAT is in all out short squeeze mode. These people that are short TKAT the last 2 days are getting absolutely destroyed. And a nice heavy volume day today. You watch for this thing to maybe possibly continue that squeeze tomorrow, as you had a lot of these other NFT stocks, JFIN, rocking higher. OCG looks good. YVR all the way to $5 after doing an offering. IMTE ran all the way to $10. I mean, HOFV, okay, had a nice strong day today. A lot of these NFT related names trading very, very, very well these last couple of days. And with what I saw today, I do not think that this short squeeze is over. I'd be very, very careful if you are a short seller and you are trying to short these stocks right now. Okay, I'd be very, very careful if you're a short seller trying to short these stocks right now. So that's the trade breakdowns on TKAT. But now what I want to talk to you about is another lesson about like, how did I know? Okay. Example of TTG NFTs. I like that. Oh my God. That's Adam, by the way. Oh boy. Hey, I know those two guys. These are TTG NFTs. Cool. Very cool. All right, guys. So now, how did I know? How did I know about TKAT? Listen up. How did I know TK2 was going to do what it did in the afternoon? The lesson I want to talk to you guys about now before we break is how to spot afternoon setups. Okay? How to spot afternoon setups. First, who can benefit from this? Everyone. But especially people who might have a busy schedule in the morning, or maybe you work nights or are in a different time zone, whatever. Okay, 9:30 a.m., that's 6:30 a.m. on the West Coast. So maybe you're sleeping, you're trying to get some rest, whatever. Okay, but a lot of traders have it ingrained in their head that they must be in front of their screen in the morning at the open because that's where all the momentum is. Wrong. That is a lie. This is why we trade the entire day in True Trading Group. This is why we trade the entire day in True Trading Group. Okay, let's get into the actual lesson here on what to look for afternoon setups. Okay, when you are looking for stocks that are going to potentially make moves in the afternoon, okay, there are certain things that you want to look for. So when I create my watch list in the morning, I have my morning watch list, which is based on activity that I'm seeing pre-market. Once the morning session gets underway or comes to an end and we get into lunchtime, when's lunchtime? Lunchtime is typically from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern is typically lunchtime. Now, during lunchtime, I'm not just farting around and, just eating food or, going to the gym or shutting down my computer for the day or going to get a massage or watching Netflix or anything like that. I'm going to work because during lunchtime, I develop my afternoon watch list, which is based on different criteria from my morning watch list. This is where this piece of information, this lesson can really help those people that maybe do not have the ability to be in front of their computer during the morning. There's still plenty of opportunity in the afternoon if you know what to look for. So when looking for stocks that could potentially make afternoon moves, you want to find stocks that were strong in the morning and then consolidated and held above key support levels throughout lunchtime. Those are the stocks that have the potential to make an afternoon move. You do not want to necessarily look for stocks that were strong in the morning and strong in the lunchtime. It is very, very difficult for a stock to be strong in the morning, be strong during lunch, be strong in the afternoon, be strong during power hour. Very, very difficult for a stock to maintain momentum from open to close without any type of pullback, consolidation, or taking a breather. I want stocks that consolidate and take a breather during lunchtime after making a morning run. That is the stock's opportunity to recharge its battery and fuel up for an afternoon rally. That is your opportunity for short sellers to step in, accumulate their positions, and get squeezed out in the afternoon. That is what you saw on TKAT. So TKAT today, strong in the morning, right? Strong in the morning. There's your move. Look at that morning move from red to green. Real nice increasing volume on that push. Great, excellent morning move. Then what happened? A nice consolidation during lunchtime. There's your lunchtime hour. So again, strong in the morning, consolidation during lunch. And then what do you look for coming out of lunch? You look for increase in volume. That is your indication that the stock still has momentum. So what I do when I'm building my afternoon watch list during lunchtime is I say, okay, what are my stocks that were strong in the morning and which ones are consolidating above key support levels all throughout lunchtime? That's what I do. That's how I develop my afternoon watch list. And what you will see here, okay, on this TKAT is you had the formation of a real nice little bullish pennant form above your 50 Fibonacci level right here on TKAT. And when we broke out of this pattern, what happened? Heaviest volume of the day. So again, what do we look for? Stocks that are strong in the morning. Well, check. Stocks that consolidate during lunchtime. Check. Then you look for an increase in volume coming out of lunchtime. Check. That is what you look for to get an afternoon move. This is why I was confident in TKAT. This is why I went back after this stock in the afternoon. This is why we trade the entire day. And this is a lesson that you can take with you. Okay, this is a lesson that you can take with you guys. For those of you that either work early, that work in the morning, okay, that work in the morning, or, you know, for whatever the reason, okay, for whatever the reason, you guys, this is something that I think everybody should know. This is something I think everybody should know. So like I said, people think that they got to be in front of their computer screen all day long. If you can only trade the afternoon, use this lesson to your advantage to sit down at your desk whenever that may be. And if it's the afternoon, it's the afternoon. This is how you go about identifying setups. Okay, watch this, guys. My TeachD fam, how many of you got bored in the morning and thought the day would be a bust, only to see a massive trade in the afternoon? Type the letter I in chat. If you're part of my TTG fam, how many of you got bored in the morning and thought the day was going to be a bust, only to then see a massive trade in the afternoon? Go ahead and type the letter I in chat right now. This is why we trade the entire day, folks. This is why. This is why we trade the entire day. Look at all those letter I's. Boom! Are you kidding me? Guys, look at all these letter I's. This is why I don't shut my computer off at 11 a.m. in the morning. Because there's opportunity all day long. All day long. Guys, it's my goal and the goal of the entire TTG team to make sure that you find value and that you truly get something out of these live streams. And I hope you did here tonight. I share with you free lessons, as you saw here on this live stream, and golden nuggets of information that you can implement in your trading to help you become a better or more consistently profitable trader. Now, I want to know again, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, please type the letters TTG in chat right now. Type the letters TTG in chat right now if you are not a member of True Trading Group. Yusuf Ali Khan, Dana, Ernesto Rodriguez, Diggs, Q Pronto, Dennis Nealon, Reina EJ, Vishal Lueva, Alex L, Toss Molly, Lindsay Hyatt, Jason Bork, Ben J. Harris, Dana Walker, Hey, it's Ricky, Sperkles 543, Robert Minot, Christopher Cormier, Jeffers Adams, Shadow Mystic, Steveman, Fernando Gomez, Eric Iverson, Winston Maddox, Stonk Tard, Josh Durand, Aniko A, Steveman, I saw you already, Edgar, beautiful, Rufus Morgan. Wait, hold on a second, time out. I need 500 likes on this video right now. How I need you guys need to smash this. Like, if you guys appreciate me giving you lessons like this on a daily basis, smash that like button for me right now. Let me know you guys appreciate these lessons. If you guys learned something on this live stream you can implement in your trading as early as tomorrow, why don't you go ahead right now, turn that thumb blue. Smash that like button for me, guys. I want to see 500 likes on this video right now. I want to see 500 likes on this video before I continue. We got about 100 more to go. Almost, guys. Almost. Smash that like button, guys. I need 500 likes. If you guys learned something on this live, I need 500 likes right now. Michelle Nguyen says, I wish I can give you thousands of likes. We got about 40 more to go, guys. Ryan Flynn said 4 people shorted it. Guys, I'm not giving the stimulus password until we get 500 likes. $14 more to go. Look, now everybody wants to hit the like button because the stimulus is coming, because I threatened to take the stimulus away. 10 more. 7. There it is. There it is. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. Excellent. Now, listen up. For everyone that just typed TTG in chat, please, seriously, listen up. You all just witnessed the education, the true value of True Training Group, the tools, the community. And if you're willing to put in the work, you will learn, trade, and profit. But you saw, like, all my members that commented the letter I before in chat, the people that hit TKAT with me in the afternoon today, that didn't happen for them overnight. They didn't just magically wake up one day and become profitable traders. No one, not me, not anyone's going to do the work you need to reach your goals as a trader. You have to be willing to do it. You're learning a skill. It's just like learning any other skill. You got to be willing to put in some work to get good at it. And that starts with the right education, tools, and community to help you guys learn, trade, and profit. And that is what True Training Group is all about. Real quick, guys, real quick. Each day in March, we've been doing the TTG Stimmy. Okay, TTG Stimmy is every day in March, every trading day, we've been giving out $100 to 5 TTG members as part of our TTG stimulus package. Something that Adam and I decided to do early this month when we were waiting for the government to figure out the stimulus. And, there were a lot of people that have been waiting on stimulus. And we just decided, you know what, the hell of it. We're not going to wait for the government. Let's do our own. So every day we give away $100 to 5 different TTG members. We're always giving back to our members. And tonight, Adam, a.k.a. Shug, as he is known as Shug Oprah, is going to actually be giving away $300 to 5 TTG members in the giveaway room immediately following this live stream. Okay. The password for that giveaway room is Gains 2020, all lowercase. Gains, Gains 2021. Gains 2021, all lowercase. That is the password to get into the giveaway room directly or immediately following the end of this live stream. Adam's going to give away $300 to 5 TTG members in that giveaway room. And the password to enter is Gains 2021. TTG members, go to your dashboard, click on the orange button that's titled Giveaway Room, and then enter the password Gains 2021, all lowercase, and stand by as the Stimmy giveaway will begin as soon as this live stream is over. This is for full TTG members only, including all those that signed up during this live stream. You will now have access to that giveaway room as well and a chance to win $300. If you're having any trouble logging in, please text the number 201 775-9702. If you are having any trouble logging in, text that number. Okay, so that's going to be immediately following this live stream. We're going to be in that giveaway room giving away $300. Now, for those of you that are not THD members, a 1-year membership to True Trading Group would normally cost $2,212, but tonight until midnight Pacific, that's until 3 a.m. Eastern, you can get a 45% discount that knocks the price all the way down to just $1,216. There's no upsells, there's no add-ons, there's no additional charge. You pay one price, you get access to every single thing we have and everything we ever will have. It is an all-inclusive membership. Okay. For those members that are saying, well, why don't you have a monthly membership? I'll tell you why. 2 reasons. First, 1 month is not enough time for you to go through all of our courses, go through the video library, pass the exams, attend a private study group, use the simulator. Okay. Go through the news feed and implement what you learn in the courses, implement it in your trading to actually see if you're a consistently profitable trader or if you're improving as a trader or if you're making money. 1 month is not enough time. It's just that simple. That's reason number one. Reason number two, myself and my teaching moderators will give you 110% of our time, energy, and effort. All day long, we're there for our members. You have access to the moderators. We're doing private study groups. We're doing workshops and webinars at night. We're doing workshops and webinars on the weekends. We give our members 110% of our time, energy, and effort. You better be willing to give it back to me. If you're willing to give me the same effort that I'm going to give you, myself and the rest of the THD fam. When I say THD fam, I'm not just talking about the moderators. I'm talking about the members too. We truly are a family in True Trading Group. All of our moderators, all of our members, we have all been developing relationships. We truly care about each other's success and are willing to help each other along the way. Okay. If you're not willing to give me that same kind of energy back, I don't want you as a member of True Trading Group. It's just that plain simple. If you're just here and you're like, Mike, listen, it's cool that you have courses. I don't really care. Just tell me what to do. Get off the live stream. I don't even want you as a member. I'm being dead serious. I'm not joking around. If you're looking for like the secret, or you're like, oh, let me get rich quick here and just tell me what to do. I don't want to do any work. Just TTG is not for you. Put it that way. There's plenty of other services out there that will gladly take your money. To just have someone that will blindly try to follow the leader, and then you can complain why you didn't make any money and then unsubscribe for that service. But if you're willing to go through the time and you want to actually learn this skill, I will be there with you to walk you through the entire process. That much I can absolutely guarantee you. If you're looking for a monthly, if you are looking for a monthly membership though, if you're not ready to join the team full time, we do have a 7-day trial. We don't have a monthly membership. We do have a 7-day trial for a one-time, non-recurring $3 payment. It's $3, literally less than a cup of coffee. Okay, my Starbucks is $4.50, my cold brew. All right, there's no catch. At the end of the 7 days, if you don't manually upgrade to a full year membership, the trial just expires and you're never charged again. All right, with this trial, you're going to get 3 sample trial courses that come in video and text format. You're going to get 7 days of access to our Benzinga Pro live news feed. You're going to get 7-day access to free analyst ratings, SEC filings, corporate filings on any U.S. listed stock. You're also going to get, last but not least, 3 days in a row of access to our live trading chat room where you can watch me, my team of 6 other pro trader moderators trade live and get a real feel for what True Trading Group is all about and the education that goes on a daily basis. Okay, that is what TTG is all about. So simply, if you guys are interested in the 7-day trial, simply go to ttgtree.com and sign up again. It's a one-time, non-recurring, no auto renew payment of just $3. It was the best $3 you ever spent in your life, I guarantee it. Okay. Now, for those of you that are ready to join the team full time, you're ready to begin your journey of trading, and you're ready to get a professional education, be part of a group that will give you the mentorship that you need and provide you with the tools that you need. TTG is not just a chat room for trade alerts. You're not paying $1,200 to get trade alerts. Okay, you do get all of our alerts in real time. We also tell you on the microphone what we're buying before we buy it. But TTG is an entire platform, okay, that gives you all the tools you need to be a trader. As a member of TTG, you get access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your TTG membership. Included with your membership is Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed directly inside of our chat room. This gives you live breaking to the second news alerts right inside chat. And guys, in this market, the trader who gets the news first wins. Having something like this is an absolutely priceless service. It is included for free with your membership. It also has a squawk box feature that you can turn on your speakers and listen as someone will read the news out loud to you instead of you having to read the news yourself while you're busy maybe in a trade. You're also going to get quote streams, real-time level 1, real-time full book level 2, and real-time options data as well. That comes with a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you learn in our courses. Please use the simulator if you are new. There's no reason for you to trade with hard-earned cash before you know what you're doing. Prove to yourself you can make money on the simulator. It's real-time data. There's no delay on the simulator. So practice what you learn in the courses on the simulator before you start trading with real money. All of this is included with your membership, guys. There's no additional fee for any of this stuff. You also get access to Trade Ideas real-time preset scanner that is streamed directly to our members during the day. That shows you stocks that are making new highs, stocks that have an unusual volume burst, you name it. Okay, you guys can see what are the hottest stocks on the day, so you know where you should be focusing your attention. You also have access to TradingView's Pro Charting software. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares amongst active traders today, and you have access to it for free with your membership to True Trading Group. This is what I mean by TTG's entire platform. We're not just a trade alert service. We give you the tools needed to be a trader. You're also going to get a minimum 10 easy to follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that's currently sporting an 80% win, over 80% win rate. We're fully transparent in True Trading Group. We keep a trading journal of all of our trade alerts directly on our website. You can track every single buy and every single sell that any one of our moderators has ever called out. This is how you guys can track all of our wins, our losses, our break evens. We're fully transparent with all of our trading history directly on our website for all to see. You're also going to get access to one small private study group with a TTG moderator. This is where you can talk about questions and topics and lessons that you are struggling with or you have questions about. Then the curriculum. Guys, the curriculum is all inclusive. There's no like special VIP pro courses that cost more money. You get the entire curriculum when you sign up tonight with coupon code TTG121 to get that 45% discount. It's a 15-course curriculum. We've got beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, trader psychology courses, swing trading courses. You name it, we've got it. You have access to all of it. Like I said, there's no special VIP pro courses that cost more money. The courses are in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Then on top of the courses, in addition, there's a video library with over 100 hours of recorded workshops, webinars, and live events that myself and other moderators have conducted covering various trading topics. Some topics like how to trade while working a full-time job, how to turn a $500 account into $25K, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger, getting started beginner trading options. These are just some of the topics that we've done workshops and webinars on, how to use hotkeys and trade fast-moving small caps. All of these are workshops that myself and our other moderators have conducted over time for our TTG members. There's no additional fee for any of these webinars or workshops. They're all included for free with your membership, and they are then posted in the video library. You have access to all of this. Okay, you guys have access to all of this as a member of TTG. Now, for those of you that might be saying, man, $1,200, that kind of sounds like a lot of money. It is not. Now, let me explain to you why. That Benzinga Pro news feed alone, they charge Benzinga. If you went there on your own and said, I want this news service, it's going to cost you $1,188 a year for that service. That's your membership right there. And just that news service. Guys, the trader who gets the news first wins. You're also going to get that real-time streaming level 1 and level 2. That would cost you $990 a year. That's included with your membership. The trade simulator is $750 a year. And TradingView's Pro charting software, they charge $720 a year for that charting software. That's $3,648 worth of additional products and tools that are included for free with your membership when you use coupon code TTG121 and only pay $1,216 if you sign up before midnight Pacific today. That's 3 a.m. Eastern before that price goes up. And we are going to be moving that price of that membership up by a couple of bucks every day, as we will be at $2,000 soon, which honestly, it's still cheaper than a lot of our competitors with 10 times the value and 10 times the education. I'm not kidding, guys. There will not be a cheaper time for you to get a membership to True Trading Group. $12.16 is the cheapest the price will be. Do not wait for Memorial Day weekend. Do not wait for July 4th. Do not wait for Thanksgiving. It will not be cheaper than it is now. Every day, the price is going to go up by a couple of bucks, as we're going to be back to $2,000 soon. So take advantage of the coupon code TTG121. Get the $12.16 price point today before the price goes up. Guys, for those that really do think that the $1,200 is a lot of money, watch this. The best way for me to explain to you, is TTG worth it? You can listen to me talk all day long. The hell with me. My TTG family members, if you're a member of True Trading Group, I want to know right now, and our viewers want to know right now, do you think TTG is worth $2,000? If so, sound off in chat. If you don't think it's worth $2,000, sound off in chat. Honestly, tell me what you think a membership to True Trading Group is worth. Seriously. If you think it's worth shit, tell me it's worth shit. You think it's worth 10 grand? Tell me you think it's worth 10 grand. I want to know your honest opinion of what a membership to True Trading Group is worth. What would you be willing to pay for a membership of True Trading Group? All of our viewers that are not members, I think they want to know. I think it would help them make their decision to hear directly from their peers, people that are experiencing what they're considering joining. I think it helps for them to listen to your opinion. So if you're not a member, please pay attention to the comments coming through on the side of the screen. These are your peers talking. There's no difference between them and you. All these people that are commenting on the live stream, they all found True Trading Group the same way you did, a live stream. Okay, they stumbled across a live stream. They got a bunch of lessons on here. They learned a lot. They probably learned more. You probably learned more on 1 or 2 of my live streams than you do in the last 6 months trading on your own. This is what it means to be a part of True Trading Group. Now, my THD fam, I also want to know how many of you have already made back your membership fee, and if you have, in what time frame? Did you already make back your THD membership, and if so, in what time frame? Comment and chat for me, guys. All right, guys, we also give back to our members. Like I said, we really are a family. Every time we get 300 new members in TTG, we raffle off a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash, whatever the winner prefers. The winner could take the cash or the car. This is something that we do every time we get 300 new members. All you need to do is be a member of TTG, and then you qualify to register for the raffle for a chance to win 30 grand or a Tesla. We've given away so far $280,000 in giveaways on that raffle program. So far, nobody has taken the car. Okay. So far, everybody has taken the cash. Nobody has taken the car. All right. But we are now up to $280,000. Our goal is to give away $1 million to my THD fam. And we're already at the $280,000 mark, and I can't wait to do our next giveaway. All right. So all you got to do is be a member. All right. So speaking of giving back, what I'll also do as far as value, since we're talking about value, what you guys are actually getting as a member of TGD, anyone that uses that coupon code TGD121 by midnight Pacific, I'll also throw in a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. Our gift to you for joining the team. I don't want you guys to be trying to trade on your cell phone. Use that tablet. We'll even cover the shipping. It's our gift to you. Totally free. Totally free. I'm just going to send you guys a free Amazon Kindle. It's the perfect tool for you to stay connected to chat and the courses and everything while you're on the go. Okay. And then last but not least, I'll give you guys one more One more thing. I'll make a deal with anyone that typed TTG before in chat. If you typed TTG in chat before and you're still on the fence, here's what I'm willing to offer you. And then after this, I got nothing else. After this, if you're still not ready to join the team, then, maybe it's just not for you. But I'm going to show you how much I believe in the education that we provide and the platform we provide and how much I stand behind what we've created. I'm going to show you how much I believe this can and will work for you. Anyone that signs up with coupon code TTG121 by midnight Pacific tonight, 3 a.m. Eastern. If you go through all of our courses, if you pass all of our quizzes, and you attend a private study group, put in some effort. That's all I'm asking. Really try to learn this. If you do that and you still don't make back $1,216, your membership fee, if you don't make that back at least one time throughout your membership, I'll give you all of your money back. I will give you a full refund. I'm not kidding. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm basically guaranteeing your membership cost. Go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend the private study group. If you do that, that tells me you tried. You gave an effort. And if you don't make the 1216 back at least once, that means I failed you. I'll give you all your money back. That's how confident I am this can and will work for you, that I'm willing to offer you that money back guarantee. Now the ball's in your court. I can't really do anything else besides give a 45% discount, a free Amazon Kindle, all those tools and resources that are included for free, the Tesla $30,000 giveaway, the money back guarantee. Guys, I got nothing else. Okay. I got nothing else. I want to make this affordable for everybody. It shouldn't cost you 10 grand to try to learn how to trade stocks and options. It shouldn't, because this is a skill set that if you learn it properly, it can completely change the course and direction of the rest of your life. Okay. So if you guys are ready to join the team, go ahead and use coupon code TTG121 before midnight. If not, we do have that 7-day trial. Go to ttgthree.com. But guys, seriously, the hell with the trial. Okay. Because you're not going to get the 1216 price point. You're not going to get the Amazon Kindle, the money back guarantee. If you guys are ready to join the team full time, use coupon code TTG121. Lock in that 1216 price point before the price goes up. This will be the cheapest you're ever going to be able to get a membership. If you've ever been on the fence, the time to join is now. I'm telling you, the price will not go down. Okay? So that's it, guys. All right. I just guaranteed your membership cost, that money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose except maybe the opportunity to never become a consistently profitable trader. What's the value of missing out on that? That's for you to decide. Thanks for joining me tonight on this live stream. My TTG fam, get your butts on over to the giveaway room. Adam's going to be giving away $300 to 5 lucky TTG members. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and yes, of course, smash that like button. My TTG fam, the password, do not forget, is GAINS 2021, all lowercase, GAINS 2021. Anyone that signed up on the live stream, you are eligible now to go into that giveaway room. Use that password. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. We'll check out those NFT stocks. Later, guys. Enjoy the rest.